Hi, this is Matt from Prestige Quoting, and in this video we'll be having a look at the Etilize distributor integration for QuoteWerks. Instead of having to worry about manually importing product information from the likes of Ingram Micro, Tech Data, Westcoast and Northamber, we can now query a cloud product database for product content, and we can then compare that to our distributors, firstly to see if they stock or carry the item, and if so, what their pricing on that would be. At its most simple level, I can type in certain keywords. For example, I can say I'm interested in anything that matches EliteBook and i5, and it will then return various results. I can then be filtering that from within QuoteWerks for things like screen size, the type of processor maybe, the product type, operating system, standard memory, etc. So I can either be typing in keywords, or I can be typing in specific part numbers if I happen to be knowing those, or the beginnings of part numbers. And obviously a part number has to exist. So again, I'll go back to my EliteBook i5, maybe just borrow one of those part numbers as an example. So I'm looking for an H4P03EA-ABU, and it will take me straight to that product. It will tell me who stocks that, and it will give me the pricing and availability. We can also be creating a favorites list. So for any commonly used products or services, you can create those in an easy to access search list. I can do, by clicking my lightning bolt, it will reach out and return my pricing and availability. Now this will be specific to your discount levels, exactly as you would see if you went, for example, directly to the distributor website. As well as having information about the core product, we can also reach out to accessories, similar items, and for some products, upsell items as well. So here I've got an i5 EliteBook, and the system will know about appropriate accessories for that particular product. So it might be a carry case, it might be an SSD upgrade, it might be an additional 4 gig stick of RAM, it might be a suitable monitor that would go with this, keyboard and mouse bundle, larger battery, etc. Again, all of that are available from within QuoteWerks, and I could perhaps choose to include that as an optional item. So again, I'll reach out to get some pricing and availability. In this case, none are in stock, so perhaps I'd move on to a different product. And here we can see that in this case, Westcoast are the cheapest, and they have the item in stock. So I'll go ahead and add that to the quote. As well as pulling through some technical information, we can also pull through, like you would see on things like Amazon, a more customer-friendly description. All of this I can modify, I can change, so I've got complete control as to how much information I provide to the client. Let's just say I want to search for printer. Now that is going to return a large number of results. It's actually gone to, over 10,000. So I could maybe filter that by form factor. Is an accessory, a component, or a printer itself? So of course, the more I can search for, so if I say, right, I'm only interested in laser printers, I'm now only at 800 items. I could perhaps come and filter that down and say, right, again, I'm only interested in HP. And again, we can now start to have a look at those products, identify one that might be appropriate, have a look at, again, accessories for that particular product, and reach out and get the pricing and availability for all of those. Again, I'd perhaps have a look at the amount of information I'm providing to the client. I don't perhaps want to be giving them too much information. And if I now have a little look and see what that might look like on a quote, having yet to assign markup and margin, here we can see that we're pulling through images, we're pulling through these multiple level descriptions, all from within QuoteWerks without needing to be jumping through lots of distributor websites, for example. Hope you found that interesting. Do get in touch with any questions.